And we're back. This feels better. We were doing a live, but this feels a lot better when it comes to making stuff and editing everything. But yeah, so welcome to my channel. Y'all already know what's up. We're making these gingerbread houses. Y'all saw the intro to this in the live, but I really want to take my time and even edit this video and put some like maybe music in the background or something.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
Yeah.
We're basically doing a challenge. You know, who's gonna make the best? Obviously, you know the answer. No, I'm just kidding.
Yours is looking a little crazy right now.
Because I'm laying a good foundation for my blocks over here. Okay, appreciate that. I need a second mic, I think.
What have you learned this year?
What have I learned this year?
Yeah.
Well, I learned that life is lifing.
Not life is life, right? Okay.
No, I think I don't know.
I feel like
Okay.
you take too long.
You don't even let me think.
Yeah, you took too long. I feel like I learned a lot. Like at first, I started the year off with like hookup culture, and I was trying that, and then I fell in love with two big dummies that worked in the same place, and that was a disaster. But I did learn a lot. Like the first guy, I know for a fact, which this is so bad to say, that's why I'm happy it ended. He was so my type to the point where, as in the way he looked, if he did get me pregnant, I would have kept it. And that's really bad. Because y'all know me, I don't believe in that. I believe in being married, and I also just believe in if I don't like you, I'm not having a kid with you. I don't care what religion says. But he was so my type, like, of what everything I wanted in a look, I would have kept it and not said anything to him. Only because I didn't like him, his personality, so I wouldn't have wanted to see him ever again. So I just would have been like, okay, thank you, donor. And then, you know, and that is bad. That's really bad. So I learned what my type was, you know, like what I want my little chocolate baby to look like. But it's like the person has to be spot on, and I would be very, very happy.
Yeah, I was there for that.
I know you were there for that. It was great. He was good at it, but he was not a good person.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to learn my type. I had no clue what my type was, and then I got to learn my second type. This is bad. Like, it's bad. I have a first choice, which would be basically that Haitian man. Like, that's my first choice. And then my second choice was, like, that guy who was like, oh, I didn't think you were cute, but you're cute. It was that type.
It's those people that be messing you up the most.
Yes, because I'm like, what the heck? I didn't even like that man.
You didn't like, but made you like them, that be messing you up.
Yes, I'm like, what the heck? I did not like that man. I thought he was dusty, crusty. Like, I told him that several times. He came in my inbox and swindled me. It was, I look back on it like, what the heck? Like,
bamboozled.
Right? Okay, my
Those be
house
the
is like
ones.
that.
See, look, you focus on, you like those quick build houses that people be having.
No, look at her strategy.
Because I'm trying to go for longevity, you know? I'm trying to really build up my base and it's the way it fell over.
I gotta zoom in on that one.
Just closed it. You see, it's because the edges, they don't be correct.
Mine's is fine.
Yeah, I don't know how you be doing all that.
But yeah, what else is an update? Learn that I really hate upstate New York. I'm trying to get out of here, so any donations that y'all have, please help. It will help with moving expenses, definitely. I'm gonna set up a GoFundMe and see what happens. No one ever donates to my GoFundMe, but I don't care. I'm still gonna try.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know. I think I'm gonna make a small house, but I don't know what to put in the middle.
Remember when we made a tower? We made like a clock tower.
Oh my god.
I made like a tall clock tower. That was cool. That was cute. But yeah, upstate New York is not it. Yeah.
It's not it. It's very racist up here, and I'm not used to
That's
that.
right.
Like, you could be used to Long Island racism, and Long Island has gotten worse over the years. It wasn't always this bad. I just think that Long Island is getting cheaper, as in the quality of people that are going over there. Because what they're doing is you'll have a bunch of people buy a house together. That's kind of been the new thing in Long Island. So, and this is like the Nassau County round. What?
Nothing.
What?
Yeah,
What are you looking at?
my thing.
Yeah, so longevity.
Okay, it's gonna work. Okay, I'm just not doing. I'm not doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm building a church of all the proper men in the world.
Yeah, you gotta close it like a box. You gotta close it
To
like
congregate and have purpose.
a box. See, I never grew up making these, so you have so many years on me.
I only have a couple.
Whatever. I don't believe it. Also, I don't want it to look messy. I want it to be like a nice, clean, You know when they have them on the shows, like how do they do it? They be piping stuff.
They do be piping stuff.
Gotta get a Ziploc bag and put a hole in it.
Oh gosh, that's better.
Can you imagine that?
This is mine so far. Pretty good.
Is your roof gonna be open like that?
Yeah, my roof is gonna be open.
You
So-
not gonna close it?
Nope. There's no need for it to be closed.
See, I'm trying to like grout over here.
It was gonna be so soggy.
No, you gotta take like the excess off.
Okay.
See, look at that. That's a nice bag.
Oh god. My driveway.
Oh, see, she's copying me.
No, you said you wanted those crumb crustables to be your driveway.
I didn't say that was the driveway. That's around the little walkway driveway thing. Okay. There you go.
I know the type of man that I do want in my life. I did have a chance to date women too, and I'm open to it. Just right now in this era, I'm dating men. And I'm enjoying it, but I know to have my boundaries, and a lot of men want to break down these boundaries once you put them up. Hopefully this video is uploaded the day of Christmas. I want to edit it and take my time. But yeah, I don't know how that related to that, but just had to say that. I just had to say that, yeah.
Just had to let them know a little bit.
Also, this is first come, first serve in material, so you might need to use something else.
You see, she's really threatening my creative error over here because she's taking all the supplies.
But don't give up. Like, if you know the type of man that you really want, like, go after it because, well, not go after it, let it come to you. But I'm just saying, don't give up because I knew and know a lot of people that have given up and become pick-me's, and it's not a great life to live. And I have a lot of men that make fun of me for being single, and they come after me, and I just let it happen because honestly, so what? At least I have my peace. I recently this year found out about the whole passport bros thing. Disgusting. It reminds me a lot of what happens in the military, where you go on these trips overseas and you hook up with workers, ex-workers, I will say, because I don't want them to, put this down in dumps. But you hook up with workers, and it's like normal to do that. And these workers are usually underage. They're children. It's disgusting, and that is what they do in the military when they go to places like Thailand, any place in, excuse me, Asia, really, even Japan. I will throw in there. I've noticed that. So finding that out made me. Oh, that's nice. Is it gonna be an open home?
I'm trying to figure out how to make a door. Okay.
Okay. Oh
I
God.
want a little door. I spill no. I put a little tea light.
We had little trees and stuff. What happened to all that? You ate them.
I ate those.
You ate them. We had peeps, but that's okay. They were for my party.
They're good. The other peeps were not that great. But it's okay. I'm carving out a door, okay? But I need more material for my driveway. So.
Hey, though.
Ow.
Sharon is caring.
Thank you. Kiss the spirit. I feel like I'm in like Squid Games.
Yeah.
Trying to carve out the cookie.
Well, what else do we have over here?
That's random stuff.
Ew.
Very creative. Let's see, is it gonna work? Ooh.
Oh.
Oh my lord.
Oops.
Oh, there's stuff inside them?
Yeah.
The colors?
Liquids.
Oh my god.
Liquids.
Look at you guys. Wow. That's pretty good. You gotta be creative when you only got so much little supplies over here.
I miss the boba in Long Island.
Oh my god.
Being able to just drive somewhere and get food. I can't wait. We're going back.
Yeah.
We will do it. I'm determined.
We tried it. We did our big one.
Yeah, and we're getting the heck out of Dodge. We are not staying in this shish hole.
No, but it's true, you know. And
we did it at least.
Sorry, on the topic of being single, I'm like, people really, it's crazy. Like, when people talk about other people being single, you can just tell they're very insecure about themselves. Cause
I've never been made fun of for being single until I got on YouTube.
Not a bad thing. I feel like just because those people have something to complain, they just have time. People on the internet have so much time. Cause what are you doing?
I know, and I'm on the internet, and I have time.
Watching videos,
I have time, but I'm nice to people.
Yeah, but a lot of people who have time are not nice.
Not nice, right?
So, how am I supposed to put this in?
Mine's is coming out like good.
Yeah, whatever, you guys. You guys gotta leave in the comments which is your favorite. Because I'm gonna put it together. I'm a. Come on, go inside. Yeah. And you know, I have a good technique. If you pull the icing down, you know, you make like it looks like little icicles. Okay, everybody should listen to me. I should make a little.
What else became popular this year? Pop the balloon content.
Oh my god, I've been seeing just bad.
Yeah, she's still on Instagram. I'm not on Instagram, and thank goodness, because if I'm getting mad when I go out into the real world, like think about what happens when I see an Instagram post.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff from our Let's Just Bad.
I'm not watching it anymore. Like
it's just the way she acts so stupid when something bad happens on her show, but she knows it's gonna happen. Like she gets these women and men on there on purpose to be made fun of, and it's just like y'all really need to stop supporting her or any of them. Like it's funny for a second, but then
it's funny for a second, but now it's getting to the point where it's like, all right.
She sees what works in the algorithm is bullying. Literally, like she sees that bullying works, so she's gonna do it. And it's kind of sad because you know you can't just go online and be like if that was your purpose, say that. Yeah. But she's never gonna do that. She's just gonna be like, I'm here to help people find love, and then get mad at people when they don't and they match and they're fake. Like,
agreed.
You did that. You know.
Agreed. That's why I'm like, you know, loved her when she started, but she's not stopping.
You know,
and that says a lot because I'm like, girl.
She wants money.
I'm like, isn't your husband a producer? Don't y'all have money forever?
They do, but the thing about people who have money is they're greedy. They always want more.
Oh, you're right.
They always want more. And I'm going to turn this around because this is the side, you know? We don't want no holes in our little walkway. So look at that. Look at that, you guys. That's a fortress.
That's a bad house.
I'm making a condo.
A condo.
Yeah, they have
snowballs.
We have something. We got this, and we could have the mini ones, but I don't know.
The mini what?
Mini marshmallows.
No, that's a waste.
Yeah, that's why I didn't. Oh, chimney.
Yeah.
That's cute. It's a tall chimney.
Okay, and
nothing. It's just, you know, it's good.
I'm glad you're my best friend.
I'm glad I'm your friend too.
I'm my best friend.
You hear that?
Oh. Sorry, hand got a little shaky.
A little shaky. Alright, I gotta go to my carving bag over here. Condo. Making a condo, you guys. Ta-da! What am I? Oh yeah, those things are like little snowballs.
Little snowballs.
Make a duplex.
Okay.
You know, that was my creative, my creativity. You know, I'm thinking of making a little duplex, little 2-family home, condo.
I think for the next year, I want more love for myself, and I want to figure out how to remain in reality. Because seeing all this BS online and all this BS in the public because of stuff online, and also the town I'm in. I can't wait to tell y'all once we move. Black men just don't like themselves here. It's frustrating. But you can't let that get you down and start saying, I will never date anybody, or I'll never be.
I'm carving, okay?
Or I'll never become something with somebody because of how racist and sad society is. Amanda tries to, keep me on the right track, but sometimes I do get like off track, and I'm just like, ooh. I like give up because I realize how smart I am and how powerful I am because I'm smart. But I have been in relationships before. I've done it. I'm just picky. I'm very picky.
And people make it seem like that's such a bad thing, but I'm like, you should be picky when it comes to love. Like,
agreed.
You should be picky when it comes to a partner. Why would you just want anybody? Any random person just because people make you feel lonely? Like,
give me those candy canes.
Ooh, that was cool.
Yeah, you got the duds.
I have an idea, and I'm not gonna talk about it because you're gonna steal it probably.
I'm not gonna steal anything.
No, you can't steal my idea. Actually, you already progressed to the next stage of your journey over there.
Yeah, because you're just being too slow over there.
Okay, I am just what's it called? Meticulous.
But yeah, I do want to date outside more, as in like go out and find people to date, but I'm just letting it be, I guess, slow, but in a good way, not a bad way. I don't want to rush things with anybody, and I think definitely because I now am a pronounced dating coach. Finding a partner is just so much harder because I'm so smart.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, I feel like this is what it's like to date as a dating coach. Like, just like pulling people apart in 2 seconds. Feels good though.
And I get so upset when women are smart. It's
right? Yeah, I've had struggles with that. I legit had a guy tell me I scared him. Like, this dude was 6'2", muscular, and he was like, "You scared me, ma." I was like, okay. Or I scare you.
Right.
I scare you. The same one that's from Florida and uses weapons. I scare you. Okay.
Just embarrassing. I just think men are so sensitive.
I know, and I think it's because I'm so hard to control. Men get mad at me. Yeah. What? Why'd you look at me like that?
Nothing. I just think, we live together. I know. I already know the ins and outs. But people often get jealous of our relationship.
They do because we're so close. Even friends, like
whenever she's dating somebody, it's always like, they always have to think about me.
I know.
And I'm just chilling. I'll just be chilling.
I know, and they're like, I don't have that. I remember this one guy, that was the one I was interested in. He was just like, I don't have that. Like, I told him about my trip, and I told him like, you should get more people to take your photos. Like, you look really great. And he's like, I don't have that. I don't have a best friend. I don't have that. I'm like, you chose to have a baby mother who was a 304. You chose to have a woman that would be a corn star for you. You chose that, and you don't like her, and that's your fault. Like, I've never understood how men think, like, when it comes to that. Oh, this is nice.
Can you explain to me what's going on? Like,
This is the pillars to keep the house up.
The candy canes?
Yeah.
But
it keeps the roof from flying away.
But it's underneath the roof. So.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Okay, it's coming out great.
Okay. I see the vision. It'd be cool if we had like a bunch of these, make a little log cabin or something.
I know.
Make a little log cabin. I wish I could put like a little. No, I'm too ambitious. You see?
Yeah, you're making the Twin Towers over there, and that's dangerous.
No, I was like, I could put a little chandelier, light up some sugar. You know, they'd be lighting up sugar in those shows and like melting and making the windows. That's what I'd be thinking in my head, and then it be coming out like trash looking. This is too quick, you know? I'm slow. I like to take my time. Take my time making stuff. And thinking. Ooh. Leave some the rest of us, okay? Ooh. Oh no, that's not right.
No!
I just realized that this needs to go on the outside of this because otherwise it won't work. Okay, there you go. I feel like that looks pretty good, you guys. I don't know. Say how you want. What was that?
I don't know, candy.
You gonna pick that up?
I'm going to.
This looks pretty good.
Mine looks better.
You know, just wait until I'm grouting right now.
We have to talk about something.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just so focused.
I'm hoping to go on at least one date next year.
At least what?
I went
12 months, girl. You'll be okay.
I know, but you know how strict I'm being. I'm being very strict this year. Well, even now, like for the past couple of months, I've been very strict, and I don't let anyone waste my time. And I know even there's probably people out there on YouTube right now that are like, I can do it, I can do it, I can get to her, and then you try and then you're mad. So I've had that happen. I've had people hit me up from YouTube, and it doesn't go well for them.
Because they always do the same.
I know, it's the same one, like you're trying to prove a point, I'm like, but then I just roast you, so you took so long, I'm just gonna take a break.
Well, you have to focus on talking while I make a masterpiece. Or you can explain what you did.
What I did?
Yeah.
Well, we'll wait till the end.
That's gonna take some time.
Where's my blanket?
Your blanket?
See, we love black men. Why do they think I hate y'all so much?
Yeah, Nita said just in case. She would be happy if I was dating anybody, but...
I know. You're Puerto Rican, right? So, that's fine. Sorry. I think it's okay because you're not racist. There's a lot of people out there who are so like... I feel like the most racist people end up with a black man all the time. It's never like someone who's really sweet. I've come across really sweet YT women that love me, love my skin, love my hair, and just look at me like, what is wrong with the black men in your community? You're so beautiful. Like, legit. Like, they look at and say that. So they're just like, what? And I'm like, yeah. Where are y'all? The nice ones. But the nice ones are so confident they dating their own. Like, they're like, where y'all? I look good. What the heck?
It's a modern home.
That is a modern home.
You like it?
I like it.
I gotta figure out some things here. I gotta carve some things. Or should I just leave it open?
You leave it open.
Oh. Alright. Yeah, but keep talking. No, it's true though.
I know.
You know a lot of sweet girls, sweet women. But yeah, there's an issue. It's true though. They always end up dating YT men.
I agree.
And it's not even that I feel like they would just like them. They just don't. I don't know.
They don't see themselves as not less than. Like, how do I explain this? The YT women that date BLK men are very insecure for the most part, and also you always see the type that they date. They date the type that wants like them to sit there and do nothing, but yet they can't speak up when something happens. So that's usually the type, and that's the annoying part. I just want it to be where, okay, you could date a YT person, but can you like just shut up? Like, it makes no sense why you have to give black women dirty looks, and y'all have to talk bad about us, calling us ghetto, and all these words. Like, just leave us alone. If you don't like us, leave us alone. You know what I mean? So that's why when people say, "Oh, you just don't like Leo K men," if I didn't like y'all, I wouldn't be talking about y'all.
Yeah.
That would be the smartest
That's
decision.
very
If
true.
I did not like y'all, I wouldn't be talking about y'all. So make that make sense. It's very interesting to me what people think and how they think, but I always have to remind myself, people are just insecure and mad that they cannot date me. Like, it's a thing. They can't date me. They can't get with me. They see how smart I am, so they get mad. And that's how you have to really think. You have to just be like, hey, this person is not satisfied with what they have and who they are, so they're taking it out on me. It's not right, it's not fair, but it's a thing and it happens.
And that's a lot of the people, we talk about the passport bros and things like that. It's a lot of those people, they out themselves. They just say, like, I wasn't desirable here, so I'm going abroad. And I'm like, is that a good thing?
It's disgusting.
Like,
I agree with you.
It's problematic. It's just like, you just basically want, it kind of falls in this, there's like a movie trope. I remember watching a really good video. I forget the guy's name, but he made a movie trope, which isn't exactly the same, but he was just talking about in some movies there's this thing, especially in like sci-fi, where men will like, it's like Born Sexy Yesterday, like women who are very dumb or like, but they're of age, like they're of age, but they're just dumb, like something of them, like if they're like an alien or something, they don't have the understanding that we have, so they act very dumb in these movies, but they're the love interest, and it's like really weird. Like you think of like Fifth Element. She's like dumb, but she's the love interest, and somehow she has enough cognitive understanding to love this guy. That's how they act when they go to these countries, that these women are aliens and that they're like dumb, they can't understand them, blah blah blah. I'm not saying they're stupid, they just don't understand. They literally don't understand you. But they're willing to do whatever they are for money.
Yeah.
Because they are, they're less fortunate.
Yeah.
That's really it.
And
but
it's
they
like
know that.
They get mad at us and say like these women are better because they don't know no better. Legit, that's what they be saying on TikTok. These women are better because they do not know no better. I'm like, that's like saying you're dating a person who's underage, in my opinion. You were trying,
like
you're looking for someone who knows no better, and that is very concerning. I've learned a lot. This is why I say dating this year has helped me learn the problems that Black men have, and not all, but many. And you're gonna encounter and how to go about it. Doesn't mean you stay and you change his mind and you, oh heck no, you get out of there. I learned you get out of there as soon as possible. I had to learn that. I did not know like Haitian men dating like overweight YT women was a problem. I didn't even know that. I just minded my business and was like, it's just a hookup thing with this guy. And then turned out he was a whole case. Like he had issues. He had serious issues. And it sucked because those issues went on to me and I had to shake them off. Like I was like, something's wrong with you. You know what I mean?
That's the thing, is they can never just have their trauma and keep it to
themselves. Yes.
A lot of time men, because they're taught not to talk about their emotions and deal with their emotions, they pass their trauma on to their partners. Because they can't just be alone. Usually I feel like women are the opposite, not all the time, but usually, and they will...
What in the snow?
It's snow, it's snowed in.
It's nice.
You like that?
Yeah.
Usually they will have their trauma and they will be themselves. Or they'll become a victim. Yes. Like another victim in another situation. Which is our issue. But that's the problem. Like
I agree. And don't let that sit in you. I've let it sit in me. I was so confused when that thing happened to me. I was like, what? And I let it sit in me for a long time. Because this event literally happened in May. And I let the trauma from this man sit in me so much. But I did go through a traumatic event. Like, he called the police on me for no reason. I did absolutely... I'm going to let you know if I did something. Did absolutely nothing. And he just had a triggering response to call the police. I don't know. In my opinion, he's been in probably an abusive relationship before. And that's why he did that. But, like, it was triggering for me because I'm like, you want me to lose my life? Literally, that whole thing with Sonia happened. You want me to lose my life over that? A picture of a big, obese woman? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? But because he's not used to a woman saying no to him, he took it to that extent. This is what I mean. You could say no and you could not be alive.
That's why
It's that dangerous.
That's the problem. Is like men always talk about SA and things like that, and they love to say like, why aren't you saying no? Why are you wearing that? Because it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter if a man is a man. Like, it does not matter. Mm-hmm. Like, that's why the victim blaming has to stop. Like, it really just has to stop. It's very unfortunate. And unfortunately, men will never understand that unless they're a victim of something themselves, but they can't control. Like,
that's nice.
You know.
What? That's nice.
You like my duplex? Yeah, I'm building our future condo. This is our little condo. But yeah.
It's something I went through and I had to learn because I would have kept doing the same dumb thing. All it took was one thing. I'm so thankful for that night. It took one thing for me to be like, oh, something's wrong with you. Mm-hmm. It wasn't, I tried to mind my business. I tried to do what most women do, which is ignore the signs, mind my business, mind my business. He had proof, he had evidence of a YT woman being on his page, and I was like, I'm just hooking up with him, I don't care. But then it was like, whoa, this goes deeper. Why have you not gotten rid of this photo? Whether this is this woman or not, this is creepy. It creeped me out and made me want to vomit. And I was like, why should I have to seek in your trauma? I'm not attracted to that hoopla, goobla. Like, that's not I'm not attracted to that. Why did I have to see that? It creeped me out. But it's kind of like he's trying to let other people know, this is what's good. I'm like, no. That is what YT men threw away and said was trash. Mm-hmm. And you took it. So the YT man is out here laughing at y'all, and I'm trying to get y'all to understand that. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get y'all to understand that. Why do you think it's the same type that be on OF? Yeah. The YT man doesn't want it. They want to make money off of it, sure. Make me some money, but they don't want it. Mm-hmm. And y'all just be okay, man. Y'all just take it like it's a prize. And then y'all end up in situations like that. He's hiding his family. Too. He's calling the police. He's in the military. He's homeless. Mm-hmm. So was it a prize?
They be thinking that they making them mad too is the crazy part.
Yes, somebody said that on my TikTok.
Right. And it's like that's a good thing. Like, no, they are mad that we're dating YT women. They are mad.
I couldn't believe he said that. I was like, are you kidding me?
One, who cares? And two, like, the fact that you care it says a lot. It says
I'm like,
why
these men don't care. These men are ready to throw you in jail. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why can't y'all see it?
It says why you're dating those women as well. Mm-hmm. Like, it shows. It really shows.
The lighting is cute.
You should help me crumble. You should help me crumble from my driveway.
I'm not doing that. Your driveway is your little beachy driveway.
She's not supportive of me. Yeah, this is my beach, my snow beach home. But yeah, people can never just leave women out of their business. It's the real issue.
I know. So I'm kind of happy that happened. One guy was giving personality to me, and I loved it. But then all of a sudden, he changed once he couldn't get what he wanted. Mm-hmm. And it's like most people think, oh, he gets what he wants and then he changed. No, he changed when he couldn't get what he wanted. Mm-hmm. And that was something different that I haven't experienced before. So it just goes to show that you don't really know until you're in it. And once you've dealt with it, at least you can say, I learned. For people who can't say they learned, that's an issue. That's called pick-me behavior if you keep doing the same thing. I definitely don't think I'm the type that can do hookups. I thought I could. I tried it. It's like, it's not for me. I'm not judging anyone that does, but it's just not for me because I'm more of I'm looking for marriage and stuff, so I'm just gonna, not do that, but I don't think it's a bad thing to do. What are your thoughts? Because you're the opposite of me.
I mean, you know how I feel about it. I enjoy a mutual beneficial relationship. However, the issue is that most of them aren't mutually beneficial because men are just trash and they're selfish and they like to, because I feel like most men actually can't do the whole friends with benefits thing. They'll oftentimes make you feel like it's more than that because they do need an emotional connection. They just don't want to say it or they don't want to commit. So they'll make you feel crazy, and they'll just do too much. They'll do too much. So that's only my issue.
That's my issue too.
Is that it it shouldn't be that hard, and it usually isn't that hard. But men nowadays really, well, not just nowadays, but always, they really do need to wake up and figure out what they want without destroying anybody else's, mental health for their own
I agree.
sick reasons, because that's oftentimes what they do. And and then they could just walk away because they don't want any accountability.
They could just disappear right out of your life, and it's happened to me 2 times, I would say. The other people, I did not like them. I stopped talking to them, but it hurts. It doesn't feel good, and that really taught me something, and I learned from it. And I feel like we should be in a moment where it's like, all right, we learned from it, we're stronger now. Like, a lot of people put other people down for the things they went through, and that's what makes people not talk about it and not, come back from it, ultimately. So don't become that person. Talk about it with your friends, talk about it with your family, and just know that it wasn't your fault and to move on. And that's what I've done, and I feel like it's enhanced my channel. Like, it's helped me have absolutely zero patience for men in the best way possible, and it's been saving me from a lot of heartache.
Yeah, I think that's the thing though. Like, I grew up very differently from her, with my family being not, open to anything. And so for me, it was good to like find myself. Like, I needed that.
Cool job, bud.
Thank you. You see the vision now? Thank you. Got a little dusty though. Like, I needed that, and I think it is important, like, especially for women, to find what we like.
Yes, I agree.
To experiment and have fun and do whatever, like, not take everything so seriously.
But not
like,
let men take advantage of that.
But yes, not let somebody take advantage, because the issue is, like, they will. They will and they do. And, sorry, that's good.
I don't like it.
Oh, this is bad. I want a little...
I copied me.
No, I thought about this first, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna put like a little column or something.
Oh gosh, here we go.
But yeah, the issue is that they will take advantage when they can, because they're just mean.
Yeah.
Honestly, men are just mean. And but that's the thing, like, don't settle for less. Like, some women really don't even know that you can have pleasure and intimacy and intercourse and all this stuff. Like, you can. Like, I read comments from girls all the time that think, like, I'm just gonna lie to him and say that I finished because I feel bad for him, or he really tried. About no, don't lie. Stop lying. Like, you need to stop lying to men and boosting their egos. Tell them the truth. And some women are actually just scared. Like, they're scared of men, and they don't want to tell them, though, because then they're just gonna be mean. And
mean and leave.
Some men really are mean. Like, they're really mean.
Yeah, that happened to me. That happened with that other guy.
Yeah.
The second guy I was interested in, he became very mean when I just told him he wasn't good. I told him he finishes quick, and I think that's when the relationship was really over. Like,
'cause it hurts their
recently
ego.
I told him, I said, because he wants to send memes about how good I am at doing something. And I was just like, okay, well, I'm going to send you another meme about how bad you are at doing something. And I did. And oh my God, he didn't say, ow, that hurt my feelings. He just disrespected me. He would talk to me crazy, say, you're going to drive to base. You're going to drive to Connecticut and you're going to sleep in my dorm room. I'm like, okay.
Even that, it's like,
I was like, all right, they're not seeing my ID, and I didn't want the Haitian man to find out. So I was like, I was never going to go, but I was like, I see your thinking and you're psycho.
It's also because of that homosexuality thing. They want men to see that they can get women and that they're good at intercourse, which is so weird. Like, why do you care about what other men think about you having intercourse? Like, the real reason is just, like, your ego. It's just bad. People have such a big ego.
And people get mad because I don't care about my ego or my pride. And it's more about, I just know I have it, and that's it. Like, I don't need to prove anything to anyone. And people would try to attack me for that. That man tried to attack me for that just because I said, I'll tell you the truth about how I feel. I don't have pride like you do. And he laughed at me and said, I know you don't. Like, this guy went from, can you believe, every single day texting me, gorgeous, beautiful, good morning, texting me day and night, sending paragraphs on end, essays, hour long phone call. Like, it went from that to the disrespect I got the last couple of months here and there when I didn't talk to him. It was crazy. He I kept making him unfollow me. I would remove him. He followed me probably about 3 times. And I was like, why are you still trying? I didn't understand it, but I just realized it's just a long game with this person. They're never gonna stop.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that person wanted in the end, but all I know is that it wasn't healthy, and that's it. I have to know that I was worth a lot to that person. They just couldn't be a good person.
Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes that's how it is. They can't come to terms. Why are these all melted?
Maybe.
Ooh.
Mine's weren't.
Maybe I'll use mine. Yeah. You just have to realize, a lot of men out here are very damaged.
Yeah, and then it ends up damaging me, though, because I'm like, what did I do? And then I'm like, all right, wait a minute. You're okay.
A lot of them are damaged. They got mommy issues. They got, and they'll be taking it out on everybody else under the sun because they just can't. They don't know how to deal with trauma. And that's also the issue. Toxic masculinity and misogyny doesn't just affect women. It affects men. Mm-hmm. It affects men because men are told all their lives growing up, you shouldn't show emotion. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. Toxic masculinity affects them too. Hypermasculinity affects men. The same thing, colonialism is the reason why that even exists.
And I wonder if you removed men from... Maybe that's why, because my family's very matriarchal. Mm-hmm. I wonder if you removed men from that one guy I was talking to, how he would be. Mm-hmm. I just wonder.
But think about
that. Because when he first got in there and didn't know anybody, he acted so different.
Yeah. But think about that. I think that's also the reason why, a lot of indigenous societies were matriarchal, in a lot of ways. Women had a lot of power, but, when people colonized and all that stuff, they didn't want that. They saw women with power, they didn't want that. So they wanted to make men think the opposite. Everything is always tied together, And people like to be oh, you do too much. No. Mm-hmm. It's true. It's very true. And then that affects everybody. Why do you think, a lot of Latino people are so messed up in the head? Hypermasculinity, toxic masculinity. Mm-hmm. Look at how, people from Spain act. That's what we were taught is okay. So, it all comes back together. In the end,
I agree.
It affects everybody. It doesn't just affect women. People think it does, but it doesn't.
No, I agree with that, and I'm glad you're talking about that because that's one thing.
You took the cookie,
Yeah.
I'm almost done. I'm just trying to figure out how to. I wanted to put these in here.
Oh God.
These are the lights.
Oh. I like that.
You got little lights. Little Christmas colors.
I like that we do this.
Yeah. I don't think we did this last year, right? Did we?
I don't know. I'm sure we did it other years.
I'll just put these in wherever I don't know. But yeah, people really need to wake up. It affects everybody. The same way, homophobia affects everybody, transphobia affects everybody. That's the thing. I literally saw T.S. Madison was talking about an episode of Pop the Balloon because this girl, beautiful girl, Nigerian I think she was, she came on Pop the Balloon and everybody popped on her because she has a really deep voice. And you could tell that they're transphobic, but she's just a woman. But it affects everybody. Just trying to assume and try to figure out people's gender because you're so uncomfortable with the thought of even being seen you're with something that's masculine. That affects everybody. It affects everybody. And I just think that's you just are dumb for that. Mm-hmm. You're dumb for that. You're falling into, what white people wanted. That's how I feel.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. And definitely we need to spread more natural body love next year. I really hope so. Well, we do, but yeah, I hope the world changes.
Yeah. And that's the thing, I do see it, and I people are out there, they are doing their thing. We just need to promote that, and not, we need to promote people who are, show people that people are bad and talking about certain things, but we also need to work on promoting people who we do think need to be uplifted as well, because it's so easy to consume hate and just spread it as well. While you're doing that. And then, you know, the only issue with that is that everybody thinks, man, is this all there is? Like, is this all there is for me? Like, no. Like, we have to stop thinking that way about ourselves.
I agree.
Okay, I think I'm...
You done? You want to show yours?
Well, you go first.
This is mine.
Talk
You guys
about
have to rate. Well, hold on. Let me
Break it down.
Oh, my thing fell off.
What fell off?
Nothing.
Oh!
my chimney. Okay, so this is mine. I have a little gate in the back. A little gate. I have a little like rock entryway for the drive-through. This is the roof. The roof. And yeah, this is my house in Aspen.
In Aspen. I
Alright,
like the
show
cookies in
yours.
the back.
Thank
That's
you.
Cute.
Yours is really cute.
Alright, so I gotta move that.
Huh.
I got a...
You're not gonna pick it up?
I am. I'm just nervous. I got a duplex. Duplex. Let me bring this close to the camera for everybody to see. Okay, we got 2 columns here. This 2-family home. It's got some little lights, Christmas lights on top. These are bushes like covered in snow. Okay, that's what these marshmallows are. And then, you know, I got a little doorway here. We don't have a door yet because I took it off. They're moving inside. This little walkway. I got a little gravel, like, you know, I don't know if they can see it. Ooh, can you see? This is crushed up, graham crack, a little gravel, got a little rock garden going on. These are some little string lights on the floor that they were too lazy to set up. Oh yeah.
That looks really good.
These are her little house, so they put them in the middle. Put them right next to each other. We're neighbors.
Oh,
let's go.
hold on.
Yeah. Those are little houses.
Those are our houses. This is a fun talk. I hope everyone has a great holiday. Ooh, this is a little too much out. A great holiday and a good Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I understand. And it will be a normal day, but it'll be a relaxing day. Stay inside or go to the movies. Bye, y'all. We love y'all. And remember, we're trying to get to 2K.
2K.